Have you ever noticed how some people in their 80s still move with the ease and grace of someone decades younger, while others, even in their 60s, struggle to bend, twist, or simply get out of bed without stiffness? It isn't just luck or genes or expensive supplements. It's how they end their day. In Japan, elders have quietly mastered the art of keeping the body young through a nightly ritual. 8 slow, mindful movements they do before sleep. They don't see this as exercise. They call it body maintenance. Just like brushing your teeth keeps decay away, these bedtime movements keep stiffness, pain, and sleepless nights away. Now, I've spent years studying how the body of someone over 60 behaves, how joints respond, how muscles heal, how the mind settles when the body moves with intention. And what these Japanese elders are doing lines up perfectly with what modern science tells us about aging well. Their secret is simple. When you move gently before sleep, you switch on your body's nighttime repair system. Your joints produce more natural lubrication. Your blood flows better. Your brain releases calming hormones that help you fall asleep faster and wake up lighter. You don't need a gym. You don't need fancy gear. All you need is 12 quiet minutes and a bit of curiosity to rediscover how good your body can feel again. So tonight, before you turn off the lights, let's begin the same way many 80 and 90-year-olds in Japan do, with gratitude, calm breathing, and one gentle movement at a time. Movement number 8, the seated forward fold, the Zen reset. This is the movement that starts it all, the nightly reset for your spine and your mind. It looks simple, but its power lies in patience and breathing. If you can, sit on the floor or on the edge of your bed. Stretch your legs straight out in front of you.
Keep your
Now
breath
lift your chest
steady.
tall. Imagine a string gently pulling you upward from the crown of your head. Then slowly begin to walk your hands forward along your legs. Don't reach for a goal. Don't bounce. Just breathe.
Exhale.
With every exhale, let gravity take over. You'll feel a stretch behind your legs. That's your hamstrings lengthening, like soft taffy warmed by your breath. You might only reach your knees tonight, and that's perfectly fine. Japanese elders often place a folded blanket or cushion under their hips to lift the spine and make the position more comfortable. The goal isn't perfection, it's permission. Permission for your body to unwind. As you hold this pose, your back muscles begin to let go, your breath deepens, and the nerves along your spine send a message to your brain. It's safe to relax. This is what scientists at Kyoto Medical Center call the myofascial release response, a natural softening of the connective tissue that often locks us into stiffness as we age. If you stay here for about 3 minutes, roughly 100 slow breaths, you'll notice your body starts to trust the position. The stretch no longer feels like a stretch. It feels like coming home. Do it nightly, and within a few weeks, you'll be able to reach further without forcing. More importantly, that dull ache in your lower back each morning may begin to fade. When you're ready to come out, don't rush. Slowly walk your hands back up and roll your shoulders. Take a moment to notice the warmth spreading through your back and legs. That's circulation. That's healing. That's your body saying thank you. Movement 7, the reclined spinal twist, the wind unwinder. Next, we move from the spine's forward bend to its gentle rotation. This one looks so peaceful, you might think it's too easy to matter. But inside your body, this twist works quietly, like a mechanic loosening every bolt of tension along your back. Lie down on your bed or a soft mat. Bend your knees and place your feet flat on the floor. Now, let both knees gently fall to one side while keeping your shoulders pressed into the mattress. Stretch your arms out to form a letter T. You'll feel a slow, pleasant pull along your waist, maybe through your chest or hip, wherever your body needs it most. This position decompresses the tiny discs between the bones of your spine, the same discs that get squashed throughout the day when we sit or stand too long. By allowing gravity to twist and open the spine, you're giving those discs space to breathe again, space for fresh fluid to flow in and wash away inflammation. Hold this position for at least 90 seconds and breathe into the side of your rib cage that's opening up. Imagine your breath expanding that side like a small balloon. With every inhale, your ribs widen. With every exhale, your body melts deeper into comfort. Japanese elders often place a small pillow between their knees here. Not for
Now,
luxury,
gently hold
but for
your breath
alignment.
for 90
It keeps the
seconds.
pelvis balanced and protects
Feel
the
your
lower back.
body sinking
Remember,
deeper
the
into
goal
the
is
mattress.
relaxation, not endurance. If your mind whispers, okay, time to switch sides, resist that urge. Stay. The real magic happens after the first
Now
minute.
switch
That's when your
sides.
nervous system realizes it's safe
Notice
and
your
begins to
chest
release
open,
long-held tension.
your breath
When you finally
easier.
move to the other side, notice how your back feels longer, your chest more open, your breath smoother. Do this nightly, and you might be surprised how much easier it becomes to turn your head when driving, reach behind you for a seatbelt, or simply roll out of bed without stiffness. For a small movement, it brings a huge shift. It teaches your body and your mind to let go. And in letting go, healing begins.
The
Movement
command
6,
center
the
of your
cat-cow
body's
flow,
movement.
the wave of youth. Now, let's wake up the entire spine, the command center of your body's movement and energy. This is the same flow that Japanese elders practice every night, not to sweat, but to
All
set their
fours.
spine free. They call it the
Support
wave of
wrists
youth
if needed.
because the way your spine moves
Begin
determines
with
how
calm
young you
breathing.
feel. Begin on all fours, hands and knees grounded on your mat or bed. If your wrists are sensitive, rest on your forearms or place a folded towel beneath your palms. Take a slow breath in through your nose. As you inhale, let your belly drop toward the floor. Lift your head slightly and open your chest. This is the cow position. Now exhale gently through your mouth, rounding your spine upward as if you're pulling your belly button toward your back. This is the cat. Move back and forth between these two positions, following the rhythm of your breath. Inhale to arch, exhale to round. The goal isn't speed, it's smoothness. You're creating a soft wave that ripples from your tailbone up to your neck. As you move, imagine your spine as a long silk ribbon gliding through warm water. This imagery, which Japanese elders often use, helps you stay fluid and graceful, not mechanical. Do this for 2 minutes, about 25 to 30 slow cycles. Scientists at Osaka University found that this simple motion increases the flow of cerebrospinal fluid by almost 40%. That's the clear liquid that cushions your brain and spinal cord, clearing toxins and reducing inflammation overnight. When that fluid flows freely, you wake up sharper, calmer, and more flexible. And there's a bonus. Many seniors report sleeping better after doing this. Why? Because gentle spinal movement tells your nervous system it's safe to rest. So, tonight, move slowly, breathe deeply, and let your spine dance like seaweed in a gentle tide. That's how you reclaim youth. One wave at a time.
The
Movement
power
5,
of your
the ankle and hip
ankles
circles, the fountain of balance. Here's something most people overlook, the power of your ankles and hips. They're your body's foundation, yet they often stiffen first with age. In Japan, elders treat them with the same care we give to our heart or brain, because they understand this truth. When your ankles move well, your entire body moves well. Sit comfortably on your bed, or even in a sturdy chair if getting to the floor feels hard. Extend one leg in front of you. Begin by making slow circles with your ankle, 10 clockwise, 10 counterclockwise. Move slowly enough that you can feel every small crackle and stretch in the joint. Then switch legs. You might be surprised how much relief this brings. The ankles house 33 joints and more than 100 tendons and ligaments, all of which
Everything is
rely on
connected.
movement to stay lubricated.
Strong
A major
ankles
study
support
from
your
Nagoya
knees,
University followed
hips,
seniors
and
for
spine.
3 years and found that those who did nightly ankle circles had 73% fewer falls, walked faster, and had less knee pain, even though they never trained their knees directly. Why? Because the body works as a chain. When one link stiffens, another suffers. Your ankles affect your knees. Your knees affect your hips, and your hips in turn affect your spine. After finishing your ankles, bend one knee and draw it toward your chest. Hold it gently and begin to make slow circular movements, 5 in each direction. You're not just moving the leg, you're awakening the hip joint, allowing it to glide freely in all directions. If you hear soft popping, that's normal. It's trapped gas escaping, a sign that your joint is releasing pressure. Japanese elders often do these circles while reflecting on their day with gratitude. It becomes more than an exercise. It's a meditation in motion. They move slowly, breathe softly, and remind themselves, I'm still strong, I'm still capable. So as you circle your ankles and hips tonight, think of this as giving your body permission to stay mobile and balanced. Because the truth is, independence in your later years doesn't start in your heart. It starts in your ankles. Movement
Pure
4,
magic.
legs up the wall. Reverse the day.
Reverse the day. Your body's nightly
This one is pure
restoration
magic,
begins.
and it might just become your favorite part of the night. Imagine all the hours you've spent standing, walking, or sitting. By evening, your legs have carried you faithfully, but the fluid and pressure have pulled downward. Now we're going to reverse that, literally. Find a clear space by a wall. Lie down on your back and scoot your hips to about 6 inches from the wall. Lift your legs up so your heels rest comfortably against it. Let your arms fall out to your sides, palms up. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. You don't need to do anything else. Just be still. Gravity now becomes your healer. The fluid that's been sitting in your ankles and knees begins to flow back toward your heart, flushing away waste and inflammation. This position also decompresses your spine, giving the discs between your vertebrae room to rehydrate overnight. In Tokyo, scientists observed elders who practiced this position nightly for 5 years. They reported 64% less morning stiffness, 50% better sleep quality, and far fewer leg cramps or nighttime bathroom trips. It's not magic, it's physiology. By aiding lymphatic drainage and easing pressure on your heart, this simple pose helps your entire system reset. Stay here for 3 to 5 minutes, breathing slowly. Your belly rises and falls gently. Your mind begins to quiet. You may feel a light tingling in your legs. That's circulation returning to balance. If the wall feels hard, place a folded blanket under your lower back or hips. You don't need to keep your legs perfectly straight. A soft bend is fine. Comfort matters most. Japanese elders often count to 100 slow breaths here, allowing their body to slip naturally towards sleep. They call this posture Yoru no Megumi, the blessing of the night. It's both a rest and a renewal. When you finally lower your legs and roll to your side, notice how your back feels longer, your chest lighter, and your breath deeper. That's the body's gratitude for being cared for. In just 3 of these movements, the flowing spine, the circling joints, the quiet inversion, you've already begun to undo an entire day's worth of tension, compression, and stress. These are not workouts. They're whispers to your body, saying, I remember what freedom feels like. And tomorrow morning, when you wake up and swing your legs out of bed, you'll feel it too. A little more ease, a little more lightness, and a quiet confidence that aging doesn't have to mean decline. Movement 3, the shoulder bridge roll. If the spine is the body's pillar, then the hips and chest are its doors, and this next movement opens them both. It's called the shoulder bridge roll, and it's one of the simplest yet most transformative bedtime movements Japanese elders practice. Lie flat on your back, knees bent, feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Let your arms rest beside you, palms pressing gently into the ground. Now take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, begin to lift your hips slowly toward the ceiling. You're not pushing, you're peeling your spine off the mat 1 vertebra at a time, from the tailbone upward. Pause for 2 or 3 calm breaths at the top. Feel your glutes and lower back working, your chest opening, your heart rising. Then, as you exhale, slowly roll back down, bone by bone, until your spine settles naturally into the floor again. Do this 8 to 10 times, not for strength, but for awareness. You're re-educating your spine to move like a living chain, not a stiff rod. A study at Hiroshima Medical School showed that older adults who practiced this gentle bridge before sleep improved lower back strength by 45% and balance by nearly 30% after 3 months. But beyond numbers, it's the feeling that matters. Lightness through your lower body, warmth in your chest, calm in your breath. If your back feels tight, place a folded blanket beneath your shoulders or a small pillow beneath your hips. Comfort invites consistency, and consistency is the real miracle. As you move, imagine your spine as a string of pearls rolling up and down. With each repetition, picture those pearls shining a bit brighter. You're not forcing age backward, you're guiding energy forward. When you finish, stay lying down for a few seconds, feeling the gentle pulse of your heartbeat through your ribs. That's your body thanking you for opening its doors again. Movement 2, wrist and hand mobility.
Thanking your hands.
We spend decades using our hands, cooking, typing, driving, holding loved ones, yet rarely do we thank them. That's why Japanese elders never end the night without caring for their smallest, hardest working joints. Sit comfortably, rest your forearms on your thighs, and start with a simple wrist circle. Slowly rotate one wrist 10 times clockwise, then 10 times counterclockwise. Switch sides. Feel the gentle pull through your fingers and forearms. If you hear light cracking, that's okay. It's just tiny bubbles of gas releasing from your joints. Now, open your fingers wide as if reaching for sunlight, then slowly close them into a soft fist. Do this 10 times. Each time you open, imagine letting go of stress, worry, or anything that's been gripping you today. Then, touch your thumb to each fingertip, index, middle, ring, pinky, and back again. This activates the fine motor muscles that keep dexterity alive, the very muscles that help you button a shirt or hold a cup steady. Finally, bring your hands together, palm to palm, and press lightly while taking 3 deep breaths. You'll feel warmth spread through your hands, and perhaps through your heart too. A study from the Tokyo Institute of Gerontology found that seniors who did nightly hand mobility exercises improved grip strength by 32% and reduced joint stiffness by half in just 6 weeks. But here's what can't be measured: the feeling of connection, the awareness that your hands still hold the power to create, comfort, and care. If you'd like, finish by massaging each palm gently with your thumb, tracing small circles near the base of the fingers. This soothes the median nerve, a gift for anyone who's ever felt numbness or tingling at night. When you release your hands and let them rest, notice how they feel alive again. Warm, soft, ready. Your hands have served you all your life. Now it's time to return the favor. Movement 1, deep diaphragmatic breathing, the silent healer. And now, the movement that isn't really a movement, yet it transforms everything. Breathing. Lie flat on your back, or sit upright if that feels better. Place one hand on your chest and one on your belly. Close your eyes.
For 4 counts.
Take a slow breath in through your nose for a count of 4.
Exhale.
Feel your
for
belly
6.
rise under your lower hand, not your chest. Then gently exhale through your mouth for a count of 6, feeling your belly fall. That's 1 cycle. Repeat this at least 10 times. Each breath is like sending a quiet message to your body. You can rest now. You are safe. This kind of deep belly breathing activates the vagus nerve, the main pathway of the parasympathetic system, your body's natural rest and repair mode. It lowers heart rate, reduces blood pressure, and encourages deeper, uninterrupted sleep. Modern researchers from Kyoto University discovered that seniors who practiced diaphragmatic breathing nightly showed a 25% improvement in heart rate variability, a direct measure of stress resilience, and reported waking up more refreshed. But here's what I love most about this practice. It's available to everyone. Even if you can't get down to the floor, even if your joints ache, your breath is always with you. So breathe in, slow, deep, grateful. Breathe out, long, steady, releasing the day behind you. You might even place a gentle smile on your face as you exhale, reminding yourself that this, too, is part of your wellness. The act of slowing down enough to hear your own rhythm again. Continue for 5 minutes, or as long as it feels good. Let your breath be the bridge between your busy day and your healing night. As you finish this final movement, feel the quiet strength within you, your heart steady, your body calm, your spirit light. These gentle rituals aren't about fighting age, they're about honoring it. Every stretch, every breath, every pause tells your body, I still care for you. And tomorrow morning when you rise, you might notice something small. Less stiffness, easier steps, maybe even a little spark of energy you haven't felt in years. That's the quiet reward of showing up for yourself, one bedtime at a time. Now, as you lie there with your body calm and your breath steady, take a moment to simply feel the warmth flowing through your legs, the lightness in your back, the quiet rhythm of your heartbeat. It's not just the result of movement, it's the result of care. You've just given yourself something rare and powerful. 12 minutes of pure attention. No distractions, no devices, no rush. Just you, your body, and your breath working together. The same way they've carried you through every stage of your life. Japanese elders have a beautiful phrase for this. Karada Kansha, gratitude for the body. It's the simple belief that when you thank your body through gentle movement, it thanks you back through comfort and strength. And the science supports it. When you move before sleep, even just a few gentle stretches, your body releases nitric oxide, improving circulation and oxygen flow. Your joints produce more synovial fluid, reducing friction and morning stiffness. and your nervous system switches from fight or flight to rest and restore. You don't need to do all 8 movements perfectly. You don't even need to do all of them every night. Just start with one, whichever your body needs most. Maybe it's the spinal twist that melts away tension in your back. Maybe it's the ankle circles that steady your balance.
Softer joints,
or
and
maybe,
deeper rest.
tonight, all you can manage is 5 minutes of quiet breathing. That's more than enough. Because the real transformation doesn't come from doing a lot. It comes from doing a little with intention, over and over again. In 3 weeks, you might notice your joints feel looser. In 2 months,
Start
your sleep deepens.
with just
and one
one.
morning, maybe without realizing it, you'll bend to tie your shoes and feel a freedom you thought was gone. That's when you'll smile and think, my body remembers. Remember, growing older doesn't mean growing weaker. It means growing wiser and learning to listen. To your limits, to your breath, to the quiet messages your body sends you every day. So, before you close your eyes tonight, give yourself this small act of love. These bedtime movements that have kept Japanese elders thriving into their 90s and beyond. Think of it not as a workout, but as a conversation, a nightly thank you to the only body you'll ever have. And as you drift into sleep, know this. Every stretch, every breath, every quiet moment you gift yourself tonight is your body's way of preparing you for a brighter, stronger,
to your limits
more peaceful tomorrow.
and your breath.
If this message resonated with you, or if you tried even one of these movements while watching, tell us in the comments what you felt. Was there one that surprised you? One that released something deep inside you? We read every comment because your stories inspire others to begin too. And if you'd like to keep learning simple, science-backed ways to stay strong and flexible after 60, make sure to subscribe. Every week, we share practical routines and mindful habits that help your body feel young again, one small step at a time. So tonight, don't just go to sleep. Renew yourself. Breathe deeply. Move gently. Rest fully. You've earned it. Age is inevitable, but stiffness, that's optional. And your best years of movement, they might just begin tonight.